Yes, sir. He was on fire. Yes, sir. I think. You know, when President Trump said he's going to drain the swamp, do you realize what that means? When you drain a swamp, what happens? All the water disappears, and you can see all the things that are happening. Everything is for all this dead works, taking the Americans' money and do what they want to do with it. Drain the swamp. You can see everything in there. Stuff people ain't seen in centuries. Down in the swamp, hiding. But he said he's gonna drain it. I thank God for it. That has been the first Sunday of the new month of April. We always like to give our pastor an offering. So as we be favored by a song, we ask you to come to the table and be lifted. Yes. Step out on faith. Got to have a vision, church. Ella Howard stepped out on faith. Who was in the basement of a motel, not a hotel, but a motel. Came up in here, had service. Ella Howard had put in his heart, we ain't going back. Since that, we stepped out on faith. Ain't that something? We ain't got a mega church pulling millions and millions of dollars every week, pay everybody on and his brother. Mega church. Got so many people at Sunday school, got to have three change classes. One in the morning, one at this time, one at this time. Mega church. Nobody don't know each other neither. Cold as can be. We got 5,000 in our church. Do you call your pastor by his first name? When you call his secretary, you got to answer. He's not in right now. And he's behind the wall counting the money that you're giving him. Come on, I'm be real with you now. I know what I'm talking about. I've been in the Baptist church, raised in the Baptist church. I know the difference is going on. You, Sister Mika, know what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, need love to be called by doctor, this and that. Parking place out there for them. You've been there parking and neither. Get mad. I'm telling you from experience, I know what I'm talking about. Yes, thank God. I think Ella Howard would care less where you park at, really. Why should he get upset? The Lord is giving him a job to do, and that's to save our souls, make sure we be saved from sin by preaching the unadulterated gospel that he gives to them. For that, we do thank you. Let's bow our head for offering to a prayer. Father in heaven, I want to thank you for the offering that was placed on the table. Again, we ask you to stretch it as you see fit, Lord. Remember those that handle the finances of the church, remember the banks in which you put our money into that will deal honestly with the people. Remember all those out I missed, Father Brian in a special way. And dear Heavenly Father, ask you remember Deacon Keith in a special way. Thank you for bringing Brother Matt back in that mess. Thank you for bringing dear Heavenly Father, Ella Mark, fired up this morning. Got me started, Lord, and I thank you for it. You just fired up for some reason. You just fired up. And that's thank God for it. And dear Father, thank you for our pastor who preached the word that you have given to him, that he gave to us, and not on him, it's on us now. And if we be hearers and doers of the word, not we be blessed in our deed. And dear Father, we want to remember Deacon Paul. Not tomorrow, Lord, but right now. Heal him right now, Lord. In Jesus' strong and powerful name that we do pray, now and forevermore. Can the church say all together? Amen. Turn the main service back over to the elder.
Let's say amen. Amen. We thank God indeed for all things great and small, and for the power of God which is unto salvation for all that believe. Don't be moved, church, but be ye steadfast and unmoved, always abounding in the work of the Lord, realizing and knowing that our labor in the Lord is never to be in vain. Amen. Thank you for your contribution of love. Amen. May not be like the megabuck churches, but there's love behind every bit of it from the heart. And that's what matters. Amen. It's not the amount, but it's the thought behind it. Amen. So we thank God indeed for all things. Let us continue, because there's unbiased judgment where God is concerned. And today we learned about the unbiased, God's unbiased judgment. What he says to you, as Jesus said, what I say unto you, I say unto all. Watch. Amen. Watch. Because there's coming a day. This same Jesus, not a different one, this same Jesus coming back. When he come back, he's coming back for a church without spot, wrinkle, or any such thing. That's unbiased. No partiality. You ain't getting no favoritism here. Amen? Amen. Elder Mark, close us out.
Nevertheless, the foundation of God standeth sure, having a seal. Lord, knoweth them that are his, and let everyone that nameth the name of Christ depart from iniquity. Thank God for being here this morning, one mind, that's mine to continue in this beautiful way. Thank God for being saved from sin. Ella say you get a joy because you're going to see King Jesus. You're going to heaven where the host of angels are. We're teaching and preaching to you that you might get the vision of I'm going to heaven. I'm glad about it. You know, something to rejoice in and shout about when you're on your way to heaven. You know, had a situation that's been going on for a couple of years. A little bit of chest pains. I take a cup of aspirin and go away, so I keep on going. But it caused me to grow concerned, and so I decided to go to the urgent care, and they shipped me right out one door and shipped me right to the emergency room. And they want to punch all these needles in you. You know, when the woman that had an issue of blood and spent all her substance on doctors, she heard King Jesus was coming by. She says, I believe if I just touch the hem of his garment, I might feel better. That ain't what she says. I believe I'll be made whole. But when the blind man went to Jesus for help, well, Jesus saw him, told him, go wash. He said, how you see it? He says, I see men as trees. Jesus said, that ain't what I want. Go back again. Came back, he says, I see men as men. Jesus said, you got it right. When Jesus called for Lazarus to come out of the grave, Lazarus come forth. Lazarus came out with grave clothes, and Jesus said, I ain't satisfied with that. He said, loose him and set him free. So this morning I'm asking Allah to pray for me that I might be loose and set free, because I'm standing on the promises of God. You know, because I've been suffering with this for some while now, and it seems to want to take effect, shortness of breath, and get a little dizzy every now and then. I know I'm getting older, but my faith is growing stronger. You know, and I believe that God can fix things and make things complete and complete whole, because that's who God is. God wasn't satisfied with the halfways. Yeah, no, the blind man halfway sin, and Lazarus coming with grave clothes on. He said, loose him, set him free. So if anybody want to join in on this, they welcome. I know where to go to get my help, because there is a balm in Gilead. You know, some people don't have no physician. You know, one that can pray for them. He said, any sick among you, let them call for the elders of the church, that they might be, pray over me. Don't all that it might be healed, any sin that might be forgiven. Because I'm striving to make heaven my home, so I'm rejoicing about it. Amen.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost. It's the cross of Christ. He said he believed.
Yes.
That if you get prayed for, you'll be made whole. Amen. Let's all grow. Father, in the precious name of Jesus Christ, we pray for his sake. We thank you for your love, your tender mercy, your kindness, and for being the God of all flesh. And beside you there is none. We pray, dear Lord, that you will take control. Whatever it is, you take care of it, dear Lord, that there may be no blockage, no hindrance, no hold-ups, but everything will be pumping as it ought to be. In Jesus' name we do ask and be. We thank you both now and forevermore. Together let us say, Amen. O Lord my God,
Oh Lord, my God,
I cried unto thee, and thou hast
thou hast healed
me.
Thank you, Lord. Heal me.
So
Amen.
shall it be.
Amen.
Amen. You know, doctors wants to put you in hospitals and do this, but I see one of those, I'll give God a chance first. Give God a chance. Let God do what he does best. You know, and I said, I'm standing on the promises of God. I mean, that's what we are taught. We are taught to stand on the promises of God. Have faith in God and watch the sun shine. Amen. Next service, tomorrow night, work meeting night. Amen. Everybody be careful while you're traveling here and there, the north, the south, the east, and the west. Be prayerful, careful, because the world is not as it was yesterday. Amen. Amen. Anything else? Have a song, Rise and Be Dismissed. And I thank the Lord for my wife for coming down there and sitting with me
Amen.
while I was in the emergency room. She stayed there until everything was completed, and that cheered my heart up a whole lot. When you got your partner by your side, your wife by your side, your friend, your confidant, and all that, I can just go on and on and on. But let's look to the Lord and be dismissed. May the Lord watch between me and thee. When we absent, one from another. We all say amen.